Hi, in today's video I'll show some quick and simple techniques to create this lighthouse at sunset painting. I'll break it down into easy steps for beginners to follow and give you some other tips and tricks along the way. First, I've thinned down some white paint with a little water and covered the entire canvas. You can add a couple of drops of retarder or slow dry medium if you have it, but if you don't worry, just use water. I'm making a pale warm yellow colour with some titanium white, a little cadmium yellow and a tiny amount of light pink. I'm going to use a large filbert brush to put this onto the canvas. You can also use a large flat brush if you prefer. Then we can add a little more light pink to that paint and we'll put that on around the edges, blending it all gently together. The next step is to come in with our pale blue violet, a little titanium white, and we're going to paint that in around the edges. You can add a little light pink to the pale blue violet as well and give us a nice purple colour. We'll put that in along the bottom. Then we're going to softly blend the colours together. It'll make it so much easier because we've got that white paint underneath that's still wet. I've got a colour called Australian Blue Gum that I bought recently because I loved it. Don't worry though, I'm going to show you a really good substitute for this. It'll be almost exactly the same colour and perfect for the painting we're doing today. So I'll take this blue colour, add a little phthalo blue, and I'm going to put this on and block out where our ocean's going to be. To make a similar colour that's going to work great for this painting, I have some titanium white, a little phthalo green, a little phthalo blue. We'll mix that together and it's a very close match. You can also add a little Payne's grey to it if you want to dull it down a little more. For the clouds, I'm going to take my pale blue violet again, a little white, some phthalo blue and a little alizarin crimson to give me a nice purple colour. And I'm going to use a medium filbert brush to block out my clouds. I'm really just using a circular motion to put those clouds down onto the canvas. I'm going to keep the left hand side quite dark so most of that will be blocked in with my cloud colour. Then we can come in with our light pink and add that nice rosy glow to the clouds. Then we can come in with our pale yellow colour again, paint those highlights on the cloud and show where the sun is hitting the clouds from the right hand side. I have a little black, some phthalo blue and a little alizarin crimson, and we can just block out the general shape of where the cliffs are going to be. If we add a little white to this colour, we'll have a nice purpley grey, and we can use this to start painting in our lighthouse. Now I can make a nice warm brown colour with my phthalo blue, alizarin crimson and a little yellow this time. With either a palette knife or a flat brush, we can start painting in a few warmer areas on the cliffs and building up the shapes. I'm not going to give too much detail to the waves in the distance, so just a little bit of white paint painted on quite loosely. For the wave closer to us, we're going to use all of our lovely colours, our phthalo green, phthalo blue, or in my case, my blue gum, trying to get the shape and the curve of that wave, leave it a little bit darker along the top. Then we can come in with our white and add the spray and the crashing waves up against the rocks. If you have a firm bristled brush, you can pat this on and it's a nice easy way to get that crashing wave effect. Thanks for painting with me today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please hit that like button for me.